Free the drama.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a look that you guys requested, and this is the everyday natural look. So if you want to know how I achieve this look and how you can recreate this look at home, stay tuned. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I'm going to apply this all over my face, especially in areas that's really drier than others. And then I'm going to go in, which I just got. So this is my first time trying this on camera. Is my Smashbox Studio Skin foundation, and it actually says this is 15-hour wear and a hydrating foundation. So I think this should be good for like dry skin, which I have, or either too oily skin, like if you have a mixture of skin. And I'm in the shade 3.35. And another tip too, I'm used to applying foundation with a beauty blender, but I've learned too since doing makeup, it actually goes on a lot smoother and looks a lot better if you use a brush. So that's what I'll be using. You can tell, I noticed too, this is definitely a hydrating foundation, and I can tell that because of the shine it's leaving on my face, so that's a good thing. So I would recommend this, but this is on the pricier side, so and I also noticed too that this is a lightweight foundation. It's not an actual full coverage, so primarily for this look, this would be perfect for that natural. Yeah. So next I'm going to be applying, which this is my second thing that I'm going to be trying for the first time, and I've heard good reviews about it. It's this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm going to be applying this under my eyes. It's my concealer. And it comes in this thick brush, so it's kind of hard to get out, but I've heard good reviews about it, so let's see. So this does look a little light in certain spots. I don't know, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to dampen this beauty blender a little bit more and try to blend it, because sometimes a damp beauty blender really does help smooth out the product. Okay, so as you can see now, I have dampened the beauty blender and I have tried to blend it in more, but I noticed off camera it's not as bright. So oh yeah, also too, with a natural look, it varies. Some people actually require for their natural look to apply like eyeshadow, basically the same thing you would apply in a regular makeup tutorial. So you have some that will just simply apply foundation, a little concealer, a little contour, do a little brow, and just throw on some lashes. No color on the eyes or anything, just some clear lip gloss or anything like that. And then you have some that will put a little gold or so on their eyelids, but it just varies. So for me, preferably, I like to just do the lashes and just a little bit of foundation, a little lightweight foundation, a little concealer and contour, and that's basically it. But I'm going to be introducing this palette that I bought, so I want to try it. So I'm going to be doing a natural but kind of requires a little bit more, but it's not as noticeable as the usual makeup. And I'm going to be dipping into this TooFaced Chocolate palette. And in this is, you have your basic neutral colors, your purples and another light pink here, but the rest is just neutral. So I think this is a good palette to use if you're looking for something on the warmer side. So I'm going to grab my blending brush and I'm going to go into the color Mocha and just apply it all over my crease. And to me, a natural look is having on makeup but not making it quite as noticeable that you have on any. So that's the look I'm trying to go for. So this basically could not only be a natural look, but your everyday look if you're not into going the full 9 yards and extending and trying colors. So as far as that, I'm just going to use just my basic neutrals. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my flat brush and I'm going to dip into this my last chip shade at the top. I'm just going to apply this on the lid. And this is nothing but a gold. And as you can see from my skin tone, you can barely tell that I have it on. And I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush and deepen up the crease just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my brows. First, I'm just going to, straighten these hairs out. And I'm going to be using the Anastasia Brow Duo. And I'm in the shade Chocolate. This is actually the first time I'm doing my eyebrows on camera. I just prefer to do them off because it's so much easier. Just filling in spots where it seems like less hair than other. And a quick tip too is to brush down your top hairs. That way you'll really see what hair is missing. So I'm going to zoom in so that you guys can see that. Okay, so like I was saying here, so you just want to simply just follow the strokes of your natural brow hair and fill it in. I just do little specks here. Okay, so now that everything involving the eyes is done, now we're going to go into, which is also a new product I will be trying for the first time on camera. If I can get it open. Is this e.l.f. bronzer palette. So instead of my usual LA Pro Girl concealer here in that liquid form, I'm going to be applying a powder, which I heard is way easier. So this is also going to give you a natural look. I'm going to go into this dark color here and just put a little bit on the cheeks. You can tell it's not making a dramatic difference, which in this case is a good thing. You can kind of see what the contour is, but it's not as strong as using a liquid. So I would highly recommend a powder for a natural look. And this is the option. You don't have to do it. I'm going to be putting on my lashes, which are my usual KoKo lashes. And I'm going to be doing these off camera. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now I apply my lashes. That's it. I'm not going to do anything else. Okay guys, so this concludes the tutorial and I hope you enjoyed this natural look just as much as I did. And again, I will be doing more polls as into what you guys want to see. So I hope you guys get involved. And also, please, 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 if you have a YouTube, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, leave comments, thumb it up, everything. So thanks and see you next time.